All right, welcome to another Crossroads podcast with the homie Ace Flo.
What's up? What's up?
What
What's
up,
going
dog?
on?
I
Hey, it's
haven't,
going, bro. How you been?
dude. I've been good, man. Just living out here in Montana. You're out in Boise, Idaho.
I am. Well, on the outskirts. I'm in Nampa. It's like 15 minutes away, but
Oh, right.
same. But yeah, bro. I was just out in Montana.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I was out there about 4 weeks ago. I was in Missoula and Bozeman. I was
What?
on tour.
What were you doing? What? On your own
Yeah.
tour, or what kind of tour?
No, I just went on tour with Odd Squad family, bro.
What? I didn't know you were on tour with them.
Yeah, I went on tour with them, bro. So I was
How
on the
did I
Against
not catch that at all?
Yeah, bro. I was out there. I ran into a couple of the homies from out that way. So it was cool. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was like a 10-day tour. It was the Against All Odds tour. And yeah, Bozeman was our last stop.
Dude, I didn't know that. Yeah, because Nickel B was probably the dude putting on Missoula. He was, and
Yes.
Bozeman.
Yep. Yeah, so
What,
we
dude?
got
I
to
didn't even
link up
know
with
that.
them.
That's dope, dude. How was it?
Oh, bro, that was so much fun. So that was my fourth tour. And bro, that it was just so epic, bro. I really love Montana.
Well, where else did you guys hit on this tour?
So we kicked it off in Arizona. We were out there in Glendale, just outside of Phoenix. So because Odd Squad family's from AZ, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I've never tapped into Arizona yet.
oh, bro, it's nice. You have to. I got somebody. If you need somebody, I got somebody I could point you to.
That's the beauty of networking for sure.
Of course, bro. I got you. But yeah, so we kicked it off in Arizona. Then we went to New Mexico. We were out there in Hobbs, New Mexico. Then we went to Denver, Colorado. And then
Nice.
we went to uh give me 1 second.
Yeah, that's
Somebody's
cool.
walking. Hey,
Yeah,
all
so
right,
you were
cool.
talking about New Mexico and then Denver, Colorado.
Yes, and then from there we went to Enid, Oklahoma and Tulsa, Oklahoma. So
Oklahoma.
yes, and that was actually my second trip through Oklahoma because I went there when I was on a different tour, like back in 2019 is the year I went like on three separate tours because I seen you at the end when I did my third tour when we went there
Was
and when we
Illest
crossed,
on a
yeah when we
Northwest Warpath or something? Was it?
was on the Illusion tour.
Illigion, that's right.
Yeah, so that was before COVID happened. I didn't do no touring in 2020 because of it, but yeah, I
Right.
got to pick up there. So um Oklahoma, and then yeah, we had a couple days break where we just kicked it. We were hanging out in Wyoming for a little bit, and then we finished it off in Montana, Missoula and Bozeman. And bro, Bozeman just they really know how to get down and show love, bro. I love it.
Hell yeah, dude. Bozeman is rad. What were the other tours you did?
So the very first tour I went on was called the South Beach Tour, and that was
Hmm.
at the beginning of 2019, and we went to Miami, Orlando, Atlanta.
Who was
Um,
that with?
so I went on tour with a few people. There was Biscuit, who's actually shout out to Biscuit and Scatterbrain Productions. That's actually who booked me for the Odd Squad family tour. So I met him on my very first tour.
Okay.
Beauty of
Where
Network.
where are they out of?
So Biscuit is from Wyoming,
Okay.
and it was Biscuit, Quali the Goon, and he's my connection in Arizona. He's definitely the go-to with booking, promotion stuff out there. Grimace, from Colorado.
Oh yeah, Grimace.
Yep, Grimace. I was on tour with him. That's where I got to meet him in person for the first time and kick it. So shout outs to Grimace.
Oh,
Um,
was that a what was the tour called?
the South Beach tour.
South Beach tour.
Yeah, that was a South Beach tour. And that was I want to say close to the end of January of 2019 when we kicked that one off.
And
Um
then you had another one?
yes, so I met Biscuit on that tour because I was it was Biscuit, Quali, Grimace, Big Peso, and Plague. Plague is out of Ohio and he's actually featured on a new project, so I want to shout him out too real quick. um
Nice.
But yeah, and then so I met Biscuit on my first tour, and he actually booked me that summer to go on the Knockout tour with him, and that was his headlining tour. So
Oh,
I've
okay.
gotten to, yeah. So he booked me for that one. That was a good experience. Again, we
Got
went to
to check
Oklahoma.
out
We were,
Biscuit.
yeah, we were in Oklahoma. We were in Denver. Yeah, so Biskit, and his Instagram is Bump Biscuit,
Nice.
and that, yeah, and that's Scatterbrain Productions. That's his whole label that he runs with. And like I said, he's the one who booked me for the tour with Odd Squad Family. So shout outs to them for that one because that was dope.
Yeah, dude. Odd Squad is rad.
Yeah.
Dude. I don't know how I didn't hear that you were on that tour because I was just talking to a bunch of guys that were doing those shows.
Hmm.
And I
Yeah,
don't
I
even
seen
know
that.
how I
A
didn't even
couple of
see it
them.
on the internet or anything. I try to stay plugged in a little better on the internet nowadays, but still just sneaks through my radar, I guess. Oh, did it freeze? Maybe it glitched. Well, dang, that's rad, dude. It sounds like touring, especially because you got this new project releasing in like a day. It'll probably actually
Yeah.
be out by the time before I get this out.
It looks like everything drops tomorrow. This will drop tomorrow. The album will drop tomorrow, and a new music video drops tomorrow too, which is rekindled the opening track for the album. So that video comes out tomorrow. Everything's just
Nice.
boom. Yeah, just gotta, I've been working, for the past few months on this project. I planned it out, shortly after I did the first one last year, which, had Spinning on there, which you did the video for.
Yeah, that was
Um,
rad. Thanks for hitting me up.
oh yeah, of course, bro. I always wanted a cartoon video, and I got so much props and love for that video. Like for a lot of people out here were telling me, they're like, "Oh, bro, like you're like the only one out here who has like a legit cartoon video, and that's just cool to have."
You got
And
great
so,
videos too.
oh, thanks, bro. Yeah, it's like that's what I've been trying to do. I always tell people like you gotta have videos, and I put so much time and invest a lot in making sure I have visuals for the content because it's one thing to listen to music, but a lot of times people want to see things, so you gotta have something to show them.
Yeah, you work with the same people usually for your videos, or?
I try to. I just see, who has the time really, and I like to plan ahead, so I'll try to, book out a couple videos in advance. So at the same time, I wait till I'm stacked up enough and see who can work with my budget and what I have.
True that.
But I've worked with all kinds of videographers, bro.
That's good. Networking.
Yeah, yeah. There's been like three in the past couple months that I've worked with. Like my most recent video, I just did that one in New Mexico.
I
Um,
seen that with Kronos.
yes, with Kronos.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
supposed to talk to him here soon
that's
too.
That's cool, bro. That's super cool. Yeah, Kronos is really dope. Shout out to Kronos. He was on the Embers EP, which was right before Playing with Fire 2. Embers was my little
Yeah,
intermission in between projects. So
I
I've
like
been
how you
running this.
got this like theme going with it.
Yeah, it was something that me and Jack Savelli, he's my homie who made all the beats to it and everything. Me and him came
Hmm.
up with the idea for it a while back. So we decided to make it a thing. Everyone's, versus the Hot 16, 16 tracks, Playing with Fire. The first one was meant to be like a real experimental project for me. That's why it's like packed with features. It's me collaborating with a lot of
Yeah,
people.
I did notice that. Thanks for sending me that too ahead of time. By the way, I was like, yo, I feel so special. I'm
Yeah,
a, you get the if you do a little journalism type stuff, you can get the inside hook. You know.
yep.
But
Yeah,
dude,
bro.
it's
Yeah, I
dope,
had the
and
same here.
especially the sound of the beats themselves. You have like that's what's dope is you guys have like a good tone and sound throughout your whole project. Damn, dude, that one song, I was like, you're like chopping so fast. I was like, is he even like taking a moment to breathe here? Every once in a while, I was like, I'd hear a
Yeah.
little, but
For off that project,
yeah, dude, that one towards
Insanity.
yeah,
I feel
insanity.
like,
That's what it was.
yeah. So on that one, I had to, bro, and I do feel like that's one of like my fastest chopper verses that I've done because Plague, who's featured on there, like I said, I met him on my very first tour. I've kept in contact with him,
Hmm.
and yeah, bro, I wanted to make sure I could keep up because he's crazy with it, bro.
Well, yeah, and
So,
you have that sound anyways, like with your syllables and everything like that.
yeah.
Dude, that one song, the first song, well, it's the second, I think. It's like a driving song.
Yeah,
leaning
swear.
back. Dude, that song, I was like, dude, this song is so vibey.
Thanks, bro. Yeah, I try to, I try to touch wherever I can. That's why I say it's really experimental for me because I'm just trying to bring the best out of the beats that my homie gave me for these projects. Because the way we put it together is he just gave me beat packs. He's like, "Here, bro, I made all these beats, so take your pick." And I was like, "Well, damn, bro, I
Nice.
can use it. I can use a lot of them." you
Yeah, true
know,
that.
so and that's where we came up with the whole playing with fire concept. Just do full length productions. We'll throw something in between while we carry it over, and we'll get it ready. And I've spent the past 3.5 months working on it, like a month of recording and writing, another month trying to get it finalized with the masters, and then a month of promoting and including the touring and stuff. So it's been real busy for me.
Well, yeah, you have that independent business mind state too, which is good. Not every artist has that, but it's really what it takes if you want to be taken
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah, it's a must, bro. That, having the mindset to really know what to invest in and how you're gonna do it is a big thing. Like I said, I've planned this out like a year ago. Like, okay, part one's done. I know I'm gonna do a part two. I just gotta find the right time to do it, because I got life, I got family stuff going on. So I have to take my time to do that.
Oh
And
yeah, for
then
sure. Keep a balance.
yeah, and then when it comes time for music, like, all right, well, I already decided this is my release date. Like, I even planned my release dates ahead of time so I can have that goal for myself. A
You
lot of
gotta
people,
set deadlines and goals. Otherwise, it's always delayed and you never get it done.
yep. So that's why I'm real. Like, when I reach out to people, that's another thing too. I like to keep these projects like with close people who I do work with a lot. Dirty Shirt, Superior One, Higher
Yeah,
Thinking.
dirty
Those are
shirt.
people. Yeah. Dirty Shirt's the homie, bro. I work with him on so many things. That's, me and him, show love, grow love. That's what we do.
Yeah, dude, I love Show Love, Grow Love. I think that's
Yeah.
when I first met you guys. Was at like maybe a TIFE festival?
Yep, it was a type 2, bro.
TIFE
Type
2,
2.
yep. And
Yeah,
then I
because
met you on the road when I was on the Immortal tour.
yes. Yep, because I
And
opened up for that tour when you guys passed through at the Shredder.
yeah, the Shredder's cool.
Yep, that's
And
when I got to kick it with you there too. And
that's when I
then
kind of got to, because I don't know if I'd ever really been to Boise. I think that was my
right.
first time ever.
Yeah, because I remember got to kick because I think my brother came by that show and he was like really impressed. He became a fan of yours right away. He likes the whole space cowboy thing.
Oh, nice.
So, so that was a lot of fun. So you definitely made an impression on the people who were there.
Nice, man. Yeah, I'll get back out there in the world next year. That's what'll help with these podcasts is I help connect with everybody. And
Right.
did I hit you up about the Cipher idea, the Cipher project I got going on or no?
Probably not directly, but I'm pretty sure I've seen a post about it. I know you were building like your Montana cipher area. I seen that one. Um,
Yeah, yeah, I'll talk to you more about that type of stuff. I'm just trying to, reconnect with everybody in these different areas and
right.
help
Because
build up the audiences and collaborate.
this is gonna be with your Soulfire beats, right? Is
Yeah,
what I've seen.
Soulfire Beats, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's definitely something I'd like to get on. So hit me up about it because I'll probably be contacting you for some production from that, for another little thing, maybe another EP or something, keep me busy.
Yeah, dude, that's what I want to do for sure is end up making EPs with different artists
Yeah.
and then like full
Hey,
albums and stuff
sign
like
me
that.
up.
Just yeah, man, you know how it is. Independent artists, you gotta work with the right people and find, you know, the ones. So you've been out of Idaho mainly? Is that where you're from or what?
You'll have to say that one more time.
Are you from Idaho then?
Yeah, I was actually born out here, but I grew up back and forth between out here and Texas. So
Hmm.
yeah, so my parents were migrant workers and stuff, so I was always back and forth as a kid, and uh, like I decided just to like completely stay here like almost 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Just like what, I'm just gonna plant my foot here and see where it takes me, and it's been good. Like the Northwest is amazing, bro.
Yeah, it
There's so
is. I dig it.
there's so much out here that people don't realize, and like I said, it's been good to me like ever since I started like taking music seriously out here, which has been, I'll say, like 7 years, that I've been like really going for it, going around 7 maybe. It's been a journey, it's been a climb, But with
Mm-hmm.
everything I've been able to do, like it's worth it, bro. You know, it's been a lot of fun. I meet cool people on a regular basis now because of music.
Yeah, true that. Well, so the 99.9, is that your brand?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
All right,
And
dope.
that's how I kicked off everything I did with my first 99.9 album. So that's just, I believe in, giving it everything
Dude,
you got.
I think I might even have that one. I don't.
Yeah, like my whole mindset for the whole 99.9 is I believe in giving it everything you got, but there's always still like a little bit more that you can achieve. Like you're never really at
Nice.
100% because there's always more.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah, so that's how I started. Because when I did the whole 99.9 thing, it's like, all right, I'm gonna give it everything I got. This is my first project. I'm gonna touch on all these different subjects and I'm gonna do all this, but I know there's more I can do. This isn't it. This is all I have for right now, but there's more. So
Oh, true that. Well, didn't you also? Were you doing grills? Are you still doing grills?
I am still doing grills. Yeah, Grills by Flo is still a
Dude,
thing.
that's so
Yeah,
rad.
yeah,
You're
and
the
that's
only guy I know that does grills.
yeah, and see that's another thing that a benefit of having connections back in Texas is I get my stuff supplied throughout that way. So everything's
Hmm.
legit. Because people look in the Northwest like, oh, like you really sell grills out of Idaho. It's like, yeah, well, I'm connected in Houston, and they're like, oh, it makes a difference for a lot of
Yeah.
people. It's like, yeah, it's like I do this for real. And I just got a set done. Like I posted it on my grills page recently. I just got a new client in and I feel like I'm getting close to like maybe 60 or so sold. I've only been doing it for a couple years.
Dude, that's dope. I
Yeah.
remember seeing you fitting people like on the road,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh man, he's just still hustling the grills on the road. That's dope."
Yeah. Yeah, I brought the molding supplies with me everywhere I go. I make sure they're there. I actually have another set that I mailed out earlier today for my homie Big Hooch. He's the other part of Scatterbrain Productions
Hmm.
that I was on tour with. So I molded him for a set of rose gold canines top and bottom. So
Nice.
I sent those out to him, because I told him I was like, hey, I'm already here. I can mold you now because I've done a lot of out of state clients too, Arizona, Montana, Washington,
Yeah.
and it's all. And I'm just based out of here, so people either find me on Instagram or on Facebook, and they'll hit me up for it. And I always tell them, let's put a smile on that face. Let's go.
Dude, I'm gonna get one day.
Hey, let
Because
me
I've
know.
I've just got like the joke ones on the internet or something that are like
With the
$20.
silicone insert.
Yeah, just kind of for
I remember.
like some character stuff. But I'm like, one day I'll get a legit, and it'd be cooler to get it from my homie. Cause I'm like,
Hey,
yo,
I
and
would definitely.
support.
Yeah, bro. Of course, I'll
So what are
definitely
you
appreciate
doing?
it.
Like the different like styles or something? You're saying gold.
Yeah. So there's gold, white gold, rose gold, silver. We can do black gold, which is something new that I haven't had anybody get yet, but that is something I'll have
Hmm.
to get some pictures and do that one. It looks really cool. Um, and anything really, anything from K9s to full sets. I do have a 10 on 10 that's all silver that I have somebody picking up tomorrow. They'll be stopping by to see me, so it's going smooth, and it just depends on what people are looking for. It can get as custom as you want it. We can do cuts, engravings, um, diamonds. I've had a couple clients get some diamonds in their grills, so that's really
Nice.
cool. Those are the really nice ones. But
So you do
it,
have a separate Instagram page and everything like that, huh?
yeah, the Instagram page is Grills by Flo. I do, cross promo the two of them, but I don't like
Right.
to have my music stuff over fluctuate the grill stuff because some of the people who hit me up for grills, they don't know about the music. They just see the jewelry. That's
But
what
that
they're
is
interested
so
in.
dope though too, because they kind of do go hand in hand with the hip hop culture, for sure.
Yes, which
You
is
know,
exactly, I thought it'd be a good thing for me to, try pulling it off. And I
dude.
tried a couple years ago. Some people, they didn't really take it serious until I got more than a handful of clients. And I started off, with the homies. The homies helped me out. Dirty Shirt helped me out. Superior One helped me out. Just
Nice,
people close to me like, all right, you're really gonna start this business. Like, I want to grill. Let's get started. And
dude.
it's taken
You
off.
there's a hip hop culture, and it's always been around here, and even in the Northwest, it might not get a whole bunch of shine all the time, but it's out there, so there's an audience for it. I
Yeah,
think
it
it's rad.
will. It will with the right amount of noise. It will. It'll get its time. I
You've
believe
been
that.
out making noise. I
I try.
mean,
I definitely try, bro. I try to do as much as I can. It's you like we said earlier. It's all about balance. But I'm at the point where like music's all I've been really focused on for the past few years, and I've spent so much time and energy invested into it. I don't see me turning back. Like I've already this far along. I'm so close to where I would like to be, you know. And even once I get there, there's probably going to be something else
yeah,
I'm going to want to
it's
achieve, you
just that
know.
99.9%
Yep,
mentality again, where it's like, yeah, I've achieved it. Now there's
yep.
always another
Like,
goal, and
yep.
especially
Like
with a
that's
growing family, you
Yep.
know.
That's how I feel about like today into tomorrow. Like as of tomorrow, I'm like, look, I made it. The plan I made a year ago, it came true. My album just dropped. You know, I planned it out and here we go. I did it. And I'm gonna enjoy that for a little bit, you know, push the merch that I have for it. I got a lot of things coming. I got some rolling trays that are on their way, which is gonna be cool.
Nice.
I'm playing with fire rolling trays. I got hoodies and t-shirts on their way. And you know, I'm gonna enjoy that for a little bit, and then eventually it's gonna be like, all right, well, now what's next? What do we got planned?
Well, it sounds like you've been doing it to it, man. I think you've been doing it all the right way, getting good videos, putting together good music. You just distribute
Thank
it
you.
yourself too, or what? You record
Yeah,
it yourself
um,
or with homies?
yeah. So I do all the recording at home. I record all my vocals myself. If I have features that you know that can come by and do the recording with me, they will. If not, they'll record it there at their place and send me the vocals,
Right.
and then and then I'll just take the stems and I'll send them out to people who I know who can do the engineering part and mix and master because that's still something I need to learn.
True that, but I mean, having your own setup is definitely the way to be. Going to other
Yeah,
studios is
it
cool
helps.
too, but you can do it from home.
Yeah. It helps a lot because my time schedule don't line up with everybody else's
Mm,
schedule. I work, you know, evenings, late nights, and I only have 2 days off a week on top of, you know, taking care of my family, you know, in my rest of my time. So I can't really be back and forth to studios every day. So I take time to myself and schedule out my blocks for the day. It's like, all right, I'm gonna take this 2 hours and I know it takes me about 45 minutes to an hour to write a verse. I'll do that. And if I like it, I'll record it. And if not, then I'll, you know, keep messing with it until I'm happy with it.
yeah, dude. So, what do you release your stuff through?
I'm using DistroKid right now. So I've been
Nice.
uploading
Yeah.
everything in there. Yeah. Since the first project, I've just stuck with it. You
Yeah,
know,
it's
it's quick.
dope, and it's good because then when we do collaborations and stuff, it's easy to connect and like
Do splits
do
and
royalty
yeah,
split
get
stuff. And
everybody on that. Yeah. So I like using it. I've used it for the past few projects I have. I don't really like I know people who use everything else like CD Baby and United Masters and stuff like that. But it's like, you know,
mm-hmm.
I'm already signed up with DistroKid. I'm good where
True
I'm
that.
at. It's working so far. I haven't had issues. I know some people have had issues, but you know, so far so good.
Yeah, true that, man. I mean, you've been rocking it, and I'm stoked you got this other album out. Now, I'm actually gonna have my other homie check it out. We're trying to do a weekly show with this podcast
Okay.
of like, what whoever's got a new album out, we'll kind of like chop it up about it, so I can get somebody else's perspective and be like, yo, yeah. Maybe we'll do
Oh,
like a
bro,
fire rating system, or I don't know what we're gonna do, but
that'd be cool.
but
That'd be
yeah,
cool.
and I'm gonna get some more. I'm gonna start building these playlists and stuff for, all the independent hip hop because I'm like, dang, dude, just trying to help everybody build up the listener base and you know get this
Yeah,
independent music skyrocketing. Hopefully.
yeah, for reals. It's definitely hard because there's always so much music just flooding every day. Like there's constant drops everywhere you look. So it's
Well,
about
you
keeping
seem
your
pretty
ears
connected though in your
to
region, like your area, with all the different artists.
it's show love, grow love, bro. And it just really worked out the way we initiated it because that was the whole concept that me and Dirty Shirt had came up with, you know, years ago. Um, the whole idea was, you know, everybody talks about unity, but there's not really something strong that enforces it. And we decided, you know, we'll be the ones to start it. Show love, grow love. We'll go to other people's shows and support them because we know what it's like to rock a dead show. So we're gonna go support the homies And
True that.
for the longest, for the first couple of years, that's what we were constantly on, just showing up, and people used to always be surprised, like, "Oh wow, like you really came to the show?" Because a lot of times, if they're not on the lineup, artists won't go to other people's shows. I don't know why, but like they're missing out on the networking
Yeah.
opportunities. That's how
You
I
do
started
have to
getting known,
network.
because
Yeah.
I'd show up at any hip hop event that I heard about, and I introduced myself to people like, "Hey, I'm Ace Flow. Like, I'm
That's how I
trying to
got in.
get on stage with you guys too."
Exactly,
Yep.
man. You have to be out in the audience before you get out on the stage.
Yep.
You
That's
know,
how I met Dirty Shirt to begin with. It was like my first show out here in Boise, and him and his partner at the time, deceased from Rhythm and Rhyme, they had just gotten off stage. I gave them props. I got up on stage to do my thing. They gave me some feedback, and we've been cool ever since. Started hanging out and kicked off the Show Love Grow Love idea, and that's pretty much how we've got connected. We collaborate with a lot of different artists out here. That's what we try to make it about. Like, we show people collaboration is key.
dude, you guys got it. That's what's up, man. That's what it really takes. And it is, you know, it's either that or everybody's competing with each other, which doesn't really feed a lot of growth, you know.
Yeah, I don't have energy to compete with people. I got so much going on and so many ideas of my own.
Family.
Like, I don't look at it like that. The only person that I compete with is Dirty, sure, but that's like kind of like a sibling rivalry type of
Yeah,
ordeal.
yeah.
Because it's like, all right, well, I'm gonna drop this project. What are you gonna do after I do this? And we kind of pass the baton back and forth. So I'm actually in the process of helping him record for his upcoming project. So
Oh, nice.
that's what.
Well, I'm supposed to talk to him sometime soon on here. And then,
Yeah.
slowly but surely, I hopefully will connect with all these different artists in your guys' area because I really just know you and Dirty and DC's.
Right.
I've met the other guys a little bit, but I know you guys a little bit better.
Yeah,
You know?
more direct. I feel
Yeah.
you. And I know you just did your interview and everything with Heather Lesby from Better Life Entertainment.
Yep.
And she's another good one. So shout outs to her. She's definitely been real supportive, and she's a good person to know too. So I'm definitely glad that we were able to point her in your direction as well, because that's all we try to do. You know, I know that you got this going on. I know you're trying to build this. So when I see people looking for a podcast, I'm throwing your name out there.
I appreciate it, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. And you're definitely, I'll be recommending you as well, dude.
Hey,
For
I appreciate
grills, for hip
it.
hop, you need some fire verses. You're playing with fire, dog.
Hey, thank you.
You're probably
Yeah.
you might, I don't know. It's something I could see you making like multiple playing with fire projects.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
this is part two, and there's definitely more to come. Me and Jax have been working together for a good while now, and he's definitely willing to.
Jacksavelli.
Jacksavelli,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And like I said, he's always willing to provide me the material. He's actually the ones when I post a picture, I'll send you a picture of them. But these rolling trays that I'm getting, he's actually the one who's painting them and doing everything on that for me. So
Oh, dope.
he's
Is he in
so
your area?
no, he's actually out in South Texas. He's in like the Corpus Christi region.
Oh, okay, cool.
He's originally from Florida, but we met, traveling back and forth. So
Nice.
so our music definitely has an interesting sound to it, because you got his southern feel and the Florida vibe, mixed in with what the energy I bring from the Northwest and my little Midwest chopper style, and it works. It just works.
It does work. Well, dude, I'm glad you've been working on it. I mean, I won't keep you hung up too much longer. Thank you for doing this, dude. I
Yeah,
know
of
you're a
course.
busy guy, and I'm gonna hit you up for some work. I want to do some collaborations one day here soon. Well, how much are the grills? If people want to get some grills.
So base price on silver starts at like 225 for 6 teeth. That's usually what people go for. Gold starts at 10 carats, 350. And
Okay.
this can be discussed. This will include, sending the mold kit, shipping it out to you and stuff like that. So all that's included. Um, so it
Nice.
works out. And it just, like I said, depends on what they want. The white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, that doesn't matter. All that matters is the carat, and if you want to throw something extra on there. So, and even some things are free. Open faces are free. Certain cuts are free. Give it its own little style. But yeah, anything that they want, they just gotta, message me. Grills by Flo.
Nice. And I'll put your other links down below. Just Ace Flow Official. I see most of them have that handle, Ace Flow Official.
Yeah, it's Ace Flow Official with no W on the flow. I always make sure that people understand there's no W in my name. It's just ACEFLO.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, I'll put all your links below. And yeah, dude, I look forward to chatting. Thank you again for sending me your music a little ahead of time.
Yeah, bro. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's been a good playthrough for you.
Yeah, dude, I will definitely be putting some of these on some playlists. I'm trying to make some different ones that are like, yo, this is the smoking playlist or the driving or the workout, whatever.
Yeah, I got
Um,
you.
well, yeah, man. Thank you for doing this podcast. I look forward to whatever we do in the future. I'm sure it'll be rad.
Oh,
And
well, we'll be at the crossroads soon.
yeah, bro. Hopefully in real life, we putting on another show, rocking
Hey,
out.
whenever I get a chance to head to Montana, I will, bro. I love it out there.
Yeah, dude. If I have any opportunities, I'll make sure and let you know.
Sounds good, man. I appreciate it.
All right, brother. Well, you have a good night.
All right, you too, man. Stay up. You take care of yourself.
Yeah, you too.
Peace.
Peace.